All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode on Atonicus Aurelius Motivates, my channel here. And I'm glad to be back with y'all again today. You know, it's Thursday today. The sun is out again. It's a nice day. So we're about to get into this. We're fixing to get into this topic of the day. And y'all already know who's already been with me. That's what we do every time. Every day, every morning, I do a topic of the day. Then after that, I get out, do my walk and talk thing. I break the topic down for you, tell you how I feel about it. We have a little discussion over it. Then after that, if anyone would like to leave any positive feedback in the comment section below, I appreciate that. I appreciate if you would like my video. I appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and ring my bell so you can be notified every time when I drop new content. With that being said, y'all already know what I do every time. I always give a little introduction about myself and my channel here and what I do. All right, so I'm Atonicus Aurelius. This is Atonicus Aurelius Motivates, and this channel right here is all about positive vibes, uplifting, encouraging videos. And this is for those of y'all who may be going through your own personal battles, struggles, or whatever you're facing in life right now, man. Listen, I realize there's a lot of people going through difficult situations right now in their life. And I'm here, I'm one of them, going through difficulties right now. And for those of y'all who already know, y'all already know all of this, who's been with me, but this is for whoever may be coming new. I always share a testimony about my life and myself and more the reason why I'm doing this here every morning. I survived pure hell. I lived to tell about it. And I'm still surviving it right now. I'm still in the midst of my own personal storm, but I'm still here, and I'm not giving up. And that's what this is all about, is basically just reaching out to others who are in their own personal battles and storms. And I'm trying to encourage you not to give up, because I'm not giving up. So I always give my testimony briefly and tell about, you know, what has happened to me. And so, you know, those of y'all who've already heard this, you already know this, but I always tell this for whoever may be coming in new to my channel. I've survived pure hell, and I've lived to tell about it. And people have tried to destroy my entire life. They tried to destroy my existence. They tried to take me out, literally. And, you know, they did everything they could to sabotage me, to mess up my business, mess up my income, make it so I couldn't have any money, or try to stop my income. And I know the reasons why this all happened, man. It's because of who I am, and because of the light that's inside of me, and because of my Christian rap thing that I was doing, Christ Money, back since 2013, which they tried to stop here. And yeah, I know that I've been targeted by the enemy, by Satan, for everything that, like, he put a target mark on my back ever since all of that, because I know it was to destroy me, because I would not bow to the system or to do the things like what the system wants me to do. And I exposed the matrix pretty much. And I expose fake people, and I expose the lies and the hidden agendas around us every day out here. So anyway, I know that's the reason why they tried to destroy me. And on September 25th, 2024, my house was shot up in a drive-by shooting. There was smoke in my house, gun smoke in my house. I had to dive bomb in my hallway. I've told this story over and over again, and it's going on 9 months now, and I still have not received justice for the people or the person who did that. And yeah, they terrorized, tormented, and traumatized my entire life here. They tried to kill me and my mom both. There was bullet holes in my mom's bedroom, bullet holes in my kitchen wall. The next morning, my mom swept up a bullet off the living room floor. I've done made this whole report to the police, and then the very next night, we had to go through a hurricane. So we didn't sleep for 2 nights in a row. And still to this day, I really don't understand why this happened or what, because I need to figure out who the people were who did it. But I feel like the whole thing has been covered up, honestly, by the powers that be and by the authorities, because they should have been caught by now. But I'm praying every day for justice, man. But you know, this is what I've lived through. This is my testimony. And so after I lived through all of this stuff and I lived to tell about it, it gave me a deeper appreciation for my life and made me want to work my channel and do this more of what I'm doing right now with my walk and talk thing. I was already doing this before, but, you know, after everything that happened, it just made me want to do it even more. So anyway, with all that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this topic today. And the topic today is going to be on, you know, how they always wanted you to be less than who you were, and they wanted you to settle for less and accept less than what you were really worth. And they tried to dim your light and tried to diminish your shine. Okay? Really what the topic is going to be on is they've tried to get you to settle for less when you were always worth more. And they tried to dim your light and stop your shine. Okay? So we can go ahead and get into this topic. All right? Let's go. Let's get into it. All right. So like I was saying, what they tried to do was they tried to get you to settle for less than what you knew you was always worth. And they tried to diminish your light and your shine. They tried to dim your light and your shine. But they couldn't do that. You was always worth more than their crumbs that they tried to give you. And your shine was always too bright for them. It was always bright. You always had that bright shine, that bright light. That's what they despised about you. You got a lot of capabilities and abilities about yourself that's unique. And they hated on that. That's really what it was all about the whole time, man. You know, and it took a long time and a lot of things to happen to make you finally understand that. But you did in the end, and you turned back to what you knew and the truth that you was always there to share with these people that they rejected. You came back to yourself, and you know who you were. You knew your worth, and you refused to allow them to make you take their scraps or their crumbs anymore. And you went all in on what you knew was what you wanted to do, which was your passions and things that you love. And yeah, I'm about to get through this little spot right here. And yeah, that pissed them off. And that made them even worse, jealous and angry. And it is now even so more, because, you know, they could never see your worth, and you know what you're worth. You know what I mean? Like, you know, man, you can see what you're worth, and you're not gonna no longer allow people to make you settle for less than what you know you're worth, what you know God intended you to be worth. You're not going to allow people just to use you for a doormat no more. You're going to become everything that you were meant to be always. And it doesn't matter how they feel or what, because let them feel however they want to be, or let them be in their feelings now. You know, you moving forward and you're becoming everything that you knew you were capable of becoming, because you've always been able to shine with all your talents and your gifts. And that's what they always hated. They always hated it, and they tried to hide your shine. That's what they really tried to do. That's really what it was all about. They tried to hide your shine because you was outshining them. And so that's the reason why they tried to make you smaller than what you were, or they tried to box you in. They tried to isolate you. They tried to make you less than what you really are. And that's what was always going on the whole time. That's what was always going on for so long. I mean, you put in so much of work to where you work circles around these people. You work circles around them. You're still doing it every day. And you can't help but shine. Because that's what you do. That's just your natural, your ingrained, what you are. You just the type of person, you shine like a diamond. That's what you do. And they could never handle it. Never. They could never handle the fact that you were shining, and it made them jealous. It made them upset. It made them hate you. It made them want to try to attack you, to try to harm you. And that's what it was all about the whole time. That's what it was all about the whole time, was they wanted you to settle for less than what you knew you was really worth. But you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. And, you're getting better every day. That's the reason why you're here. And I don't know who I'm telling this to, but for real, that's what it is with your haters and your enemies, man. They was trying to make you settle for less than what you was always worth. But you're worth more than that. And they tried to dim your shine. But they couldn't do that. And you're still shining right now. All right? So that's the message for today. And I hope this helps someone out today. So until the next one, peace.